Hello, I'm Bobby Williams, Vice President for Air System Development and Deputy Program Manager for the F-35 program. Welcome to the second quarter F-35 video update. The F-35 program is coming off a very successful CVCDR. Pratt & Whitney has recently completed validation of the F-135 Stovall propulsion system, and the LRIP-1 full funding contract has recently been awarded. The designs are closing and the factories are filling up with 14 SDD aircraft now in flow. The F-35 team is achieving unprecedented success as the program rapidly transitions into production. This update will provide a quick overview of this progress.
The F-35 program brings together three propulsion companies with long histories of success in military and commercial engines. Two different engines designed independently that meet stringent requirements for power, integration with the aircraft, and autonomic logistics capabilities, yet interchange seamlessly with the aircraft and the short takeoff vertical landing or Stovall lift system. F-135. The F-135 engine program, developed solely by Pratt & Whitney, is a direct derivative of the highly successful F-119 engine, which powers the F-22 Raptor. The program will produce the engine for each of the three aircraft: conventional takeoff and landing, carrier variant, as well as the Stovall propulsion system, where the F-135 engine is coupled with the lift components designed and developed by Rolls-Royce.
As the lead propulsion system for the F-35 program, the F-135 provides maturity and single-engine safety to benefit the warfighter and maintainer. To sustain safety and reliability, the F-135 engine utilizes the core of the F-119 engine, which is the exclusive power for the U.S. Air Force's F-22 Raptor, also developed by Lockheed Martin. Ground testing of the F-135 continues at a high pace, marked by significant milestones for us and our partners. To date, F-135 ground test and flight test engines have accumulated over 8,000 hours of operating time.
F-136. The F-136 engine is produced by the Fighter Engine Team, a partnership between General Electric and Rolls-Royce. The team leveraged the best capabilities from both companies in a 60-40 relationship to design and develop the F-136 engine. Technology developed by GE in legacy programs resulted in the F-110 engine, which has been used extensively in the F-16 aircraft. Now the F-110 is being used as the basis for the F-136 engine.
The F-136 engine benefits the F-35 program by providing an independent supply chain as well as advanced technologies and design processes. It also provides additional sustainment options. This was demonstrated in the F-16 program, where both engine companies work to improve engine performance, safety, and reliability.
Vertical lift. Rolls-Royce drew from its history in vertical lift and experience with the Pegasus engine for the Harrier to design and develop the lift system components for the Stovall variant.
The lift system is comprised of three major components: the lift fan component, which is shaft driven off of the propulsion system, the engine, and the 3BSD, which articulates the thrust at the back of the aircraft, and the roll posts, which go out through the wing and help with the aircraft roll control. Those are the three components that make up the lift system. Fundamentally, the Joint Program Office and the government contracts Pratt & Whitney as the propulsion system integrator, which means that they provide not only the engine, but they're responsible for the common Stovall components. They're also responsible for integrating that to make sure it works as a propulsion system. And a further responsibility they have is to make sure the common components work with either engine, Fighter Engine Team engine or the Pratt & Whitney F-135 engine.
One of the unique aspects of the F-136 engine is that the core is sized to provide for the long-term needs of the F-35 Lightning II aircraft. As new requirements emerge, our core will be sized to provide cost-effective thrust growth over the long term of the program. It's truly a one-size-fits-all engine that is used across all three variants of the F-35 aircraft. In particular, in the Stovall application, the engine supplies 30,000 horsepower to the shaft-driven lift fan, provides air offtakes for the roll post nozzles in the wings, and provides attachment for the three-bearing swivel nozzle at the back of the engine. All these are common hardware that have to work across both the F-135 and F-136 variants of the engine.
The JSF program was founded on international collaboration, producing the most affordable and advanced fifth-generation strike fighter. Pratt & Whitney understands the importance of the JSF participant countries, and we have a dedicated team focused on international programs and F-135 industrial activities. We are utilizing the U.S. and international supply chains to achieve best value production sourcing for our customers.
In addition to the commonality requirements, both engine companies recognize similar major challenges in the engine development. Providing 40,000 pounds of thrust, making it the most powerful jet fighter engine ever, and requires advanced materials to operate in much higher temperature environments. The control system is much more complex than in legacy aircraft and is critical in the Stovall variant, where the propulsion system and engine controls are highly integrated with flight control laws. And finally, the autonomic logistics requirements, where sensors and software were developed to provide an assessment of the health of the engine and any required maintenance. While consistently exceeding expectations, the propulsion systems continue to be tested, matured, and verified throughout the flight test phase of the program.
The execution of our milestones has been progressing very well, and the fighter engine team is being recognized for its ability to execute these milestones on time and on budget.
So what's keeping me busy these days and our team busy these days? It's the focus on getting the first flight for the Stovall aircraft next year. We applaud the success Lockheed has had with the CTOL aircraft first flight. We love that stuff. We're looking at Stovall and what it takes to get there.
Pratt & Whitney and its F-135 partners, Hamilton Sundstrand and Rolls-Royce, are extremely proud to be part of this historic international program that will help the U.S. and our allies defend freedom for decades to come.
AA-1 has completed 19 flights to date. After scheduled maintenance and software updates are completed, flight testing should resume in the September timeframe. Major fuselage sections of the first three F-35B Stovall aircraft are in the process of being joined. BF-1, the first F-35B, has entered final assembly and will be completed later this year. It will then undergo an extensive series of ground tests with first flight planned for mid-2008. In June, the F-35C carrier variant completed its Air System Critical Design Review at Lockheed Martin in Fort Worth. This milestone verified the design maturity of the aircraft and highlighted the tremendous design and development efforts of the entire team. At the Paris Air Show, original works of art were unveiled by artists representing the 9 JSF countries. Artistry in the Skies, F-35 Lightning II on exhibit, captures the F-35 in some of the world's most notable and culturally important destinations in each of the JSF program's participant countries. On April 30th, the F-35 Autonomic Logistics Information System, or ALIS, was formally switched on in Fort Worth. As the F-35 sustainment's electronic backbone, ALIS ultimately will assimilate F-35 air system characteristics and data and provide maintenance and sustainment information and decision support to every JSF user worldwide. The system plays a key role in significantly reducing the F-35's operation and support or life cycle costs. Look for next quarter's video update on the F-35 Lightning II program as AA-1 returns to the skies. This video and the latest news on the F-35 program can also be found at teamjsf.com.